my first attempt at a 90-degree bend was this. So you can see just pretty much dealing with the tubing and connecting parts together. Took a couple weeks, and then we figured out how to make a nice wrapped corner. So that was a big step for me as I was learning how to use the CAD-CAM program. And then from that we went to other components that had a little bit more shape, a little bit more a little difference. This is supposed to be a heat exchanger. We've got air flowing through one way, and then our air conditioning air flowing through the other way. Again, that was a bit of a learning process of how to tie in all the different outside elements, and then just even putting stuff like writing on the top became a bit of an issue to start with, but I've got way better at that. So that was sort of the next step. And then, interesting, my son sent me a 3D print of some aircraft that he had printed that actually had parts that moved internal. And so this was all printed as one solid piece. And so I started thinking, hey, we could make these even more interesting by having parts that move inside, just like they do in the real world. And so we ended up making parts like this, where we've actually got a butterfly valve that's on the inside, and very much like the valve that would be on the airframe. And so we actually have the valve being able to open and close, and even designed sort of a little system where I could put basically an elastic band in there to show how normally this is in a closed position and then would be pneumatically operated to open and close. But again, the whole concept was starting to build parts within parts. And so that was quite a long process of figuring out what was okay for clearances and different stuff like that. But after playing with it for literally my entire Christmas holiday, I got to the point where I could actually start building internal parts within the component. And again, this is all printed as one print. So moving parts inside a single component.